No, I'm not fake. I am Gryffindor, but don't move like Snape. I am Gemini. People love to call me crazy, but they judging and they hating, and I'm too grown for explaining. I am Gemini, June 14th, and all the famous rappers got a sign like me, and all the famous rappers got a heart like me. But I know that I'm different, and they're not quite me. I'm the horoscope. I'm the planet and moon. I'm the rising, ascending, 5th degree to the moon. I'm the witch of your dreams. I'm the voice in your head. Your husband sent me a DM and I just left him on red. My planet's Mercury. My element is air. I'm such a free spirit that I don't care. If I gotta, I ain't moving out my chair. Little Zodiac, ginger snap, pretty little shorty with the snapback.
Chicago, Illinois, home of the Bulls in a fine. Eastern Conference battle at the United Center. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us, and from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge.
Charging foul call.
You look at Atlanta. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
Personal foul.
Well, they played extremely well during this win streak, Kevin, but right now they're in the midst of a game that might not continue it. The team they're facing wants to end the streak that they're on right
now.
Connects from three-point range. And the NBA, with a long regular season, as we all know, are there things, Chris, that can make the season seem even longer or shorter for that matter?
Well, it depends. Are you losing? Are you winning? Are you not seeing eye to eye? That's when the season really can drag on. When you're winning, like the cliche says, time flies when you're having fun. It's true.
And here's Levine, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him.
And this is where Capella excels. Close to the rim, uses his size well to dunk.
To the middle, Young with the steal. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the dunk by Capella.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Hits it from three-point range.
Look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
And it's Capella missing. Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of the offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, to no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep. So we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Now, here is Young. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Collins. Pass to Herter. Now Young. Out to the right wing. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
John Collins
bangs home the trifecta.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
And LaVine, here we go. Hands it from downtown.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing the rhythm. Start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
Trae Young.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Who wants the future? the lineup for the Hawks.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Bradley. Brown feeling it out a bit. Right side, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. They get the rebound. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks leading. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Pass to Bradley. Here's White. And again, Chicago. No good. The Hawks leading by 3. With the drive. The kick out to Young. Down low. Here's Capella. And the dump by Capella.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Screen by Jones. Back to White. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. To the inside. On the wing, Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Capella sends it back.
He seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his length to swat away shots.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
And so it's Atlanta in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing here by 8. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Inside, Vucevic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Vucevic has got his first 2 points.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Capella draws the double. Young with no one around.
Trae Young.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Steps back and shoots. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks leading by 9. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Capella sends it back.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. For 3, Levine.
And after that solid opening quarter, you can see now he is definitely starting to cool off.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Capella. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And 12 points for Clint Capella.
He's got to be more forceful than that when guarding Capella. I mean, he fends off defenders with such ease.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Young, right side. Shot from 16. No good that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And of course, now I forgot 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
Alex Caruso.
How about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Pass to Capella. Out to the right wing. Right side, Collins. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's White. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Well, he doesn't shoot a ton of mid-range jumpers, but White is versatile. He's got skills.
Young way outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 11.
He's got 6 points from beyond the arc in this quarter. I mean, for the game, he's got 9 points from deep.
Baseline J on the way. Out to White. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 6 to shoot. It's White on the wing. Second shot opportunity. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Now, here is Young. Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Bulls trail by 15. Now Ball. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up to over 13 points a game.
DeRozan's hard to handle when he's scoring inside. The D doesn't know who to put on him.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
To the paint, and Vucevic throws it down.
Quality possession from Levine like that. Read the defense like a book and make the right decision.
Pass to Capella. Rebound by the Bulls.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Here's Ball. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Now, here's Capella. The second chance effort. Atlanta again missing. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Ball with the bucket.
And Zoe is feeling it, no question. He only takes these kind of shots when he's in the zone.
Young from outside. Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the rejection by Collins.
Basketball.
Hawks making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Gorgie J.
And here are the Bulls now. 8-point game. Here's Levine. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Levine's got 9.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah. Now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
To the middle. Here's Jang. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Assist from.
And the Hawks lead by 8.
They needed that one. Maybe they'll get it going after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Here's Levine. Bulls with the fresh shot clock.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
2 minutes.
And Young, here we go. And he makes that one. And now it's a 10-point Atlanta lead.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden. The defense barely gets a chance to react.
Get up and get loud for the Lovable.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. White down low. And here's DeRozan. Up and in on the way. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Reddish. Nice D from DeRozan.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Atlanta leading by 8. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Pass to Jang. Now, here's Collins. Clock at 4. And finished off by Jang.
Assistant.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
White down low. Here's Bradley. Reddish grabs the rebound. The Hawks leading. Young in the corner. Zhang a screen. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Reddish. It's stolen by Jones. Over Reddish. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense.
Come on, fans.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Atlanta with the ball. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. And that will conclude this long 7-game road trip. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They set the screen. Back to Bradley. Picked his pocket. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. The three-pointer, no good. Bulls trail by 10. There's Levine. And Capella sends it back.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks, Lou Williams.
Bradley up top. Back to Levine. Rebound, Atlanta. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Luwawu. Back to Williams. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
There weren't any Swiss players in the NBA until just a few years ago, but now Capella and several guys from Switzerland making an impact in this league.
At the line for 2.
Wow, what, he have something in his eye on that shot?
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Pass to Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. Pick by Vucevic. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
That gives them 2 3-pointers for the game. 1 in each half. I mean, you may add to that total pretty soon.
And here is Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella has a nice array of moves and shots to choose from.
Ball with it. And guarded by Capella. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Ball with a wide open look. And it's Chicago scoring again. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
To the inside. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Good on the triple.
Coming off a big game, his confidence could be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Pass to Capella. It's tipped. Stolen by Ball. Outside, Levine. There's the triple. Bradley with the ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Just 5 on the clock. Now Vucevic. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Young taking his time here. Lets the three fly. Here's Capella to the wing right side. And Luwawu gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 11.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it this win.
Here's Young. Pass to Luwawu. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Vucevic. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. Levine wide open. Hits the three-point bomb.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
The way he's firing from three today, they ought to keep riding him.
Screen by Capella. Pass to Luwawu. Puts up a three. Off target with that shot. And so it's Atlanta with the W. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And about the mental toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled